Hello everyone, I hope you are doing wonderfully. I was lucky enough to get to spend a few days in Paris with my mom, and I also brought along a sketchbook with me that had a few blank pages in it. So what more can you ask for? A beautiful city, lots of inspiration. Let's get into this vlog through the eyes of my sketchbook. So now it is time for the little sketchbook tour. And I've got the sketchbook that I had with me the entire time. It's really small. As you can see, like here's my hand, and this is the size of the sketchbook. And I'm only going to be doing the pages that are relevant to this video. So let me get to the starting point. The first page is when I was on the train on the way to Paris. And it was actually kind of challenging to draw on the train. You can kind of tell in how bumpy some of my lines are over here. And this is a room in the Picasso Museum. It was like a beautiful room, like the whole aesthetic was so pretty. And this is like kind of the door frame as you're walking in. And there's a clip of me walking up the stairs, and those stairs are in this room as well, but you just don't see it in the picture. And this sculpture, I'm sure you recognize it. It's the Thinker, or Le Penseur in French, and it's by Rodin. And for some reason I had in my head that there was like only one of these sculptures, but they are all over Paris. There's like little miniature ones, there's big ones, there's like a gigantic one in a garden. So they're all over the place. And then here's my ticket to entry into the Picasso Museum. And I was too impatient and I didn't let it dry, and look, I got some paint on it, but you know, that's okay. The eyes are a little ruined, but it's hidden behind this, so it's all right. And then after the Picasso Museum, was it after? No, actually, you know what? This doesn't go in order at all, but that's all right. After the Picasso Museum, we technically went to the Arc de Triomphe, but this page is actually day 2, where we ended the day by the Eiffel Tower. And wow, it was like the perfect place to watch the sunset because there was a beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower. The colors were stunning. Arc de Triomphe, probably one of my favorite things we did or saw in Paris. And I didn't realize that you could go on top of it. And that was such a cool experience, except there were so many stairs. I literally thought we arrived at the top a few times and the stairs just kept on going. Here's a little Arc de Triomphe sticker, and hiding behind it is the Musee D'orsay, Musee D'orsay. Wow, sorry, don't hate me for my bad French. And I actually don't have a cute little ticket for the Musee D'orsay because we bought our tickets online, which helped us get through the line faster. So if you're going to Paris, I highly recommend doing that. But unfortunately, we didn't have a cute little sticker. This is Sacred Coeur, and we were so unlucky. There's this huge garden that's all in front of Sacred Coeur, and it's so beautiful. And we walked into the garden. I'm like, this will be perfect to paint. And I start sketching the picture, and some police officers come walking around. They start blowing whistles. Everybody has to get out of the garden because it's closing. So we're there for like a total of like 4 minutes, and then we walked up to the top, and I finished the painting up here. This is the only painting I have from the Louvre, but this is the Winged Victory. And I knew I had to paint it because this is one of my grandmother's favorite like works of art, and she actually has a collection of angels. I don't think any of us have ever tried to count, but if we did, I'm sure she would have like at least a couple hundred. All right, and this is Sainte-Chapelle. And this was an unexpected surprise. So unfortunately, Notre Dame is still closed at the moment, and I was a little disappointed, but Sainte-Chapelle is right next to, well, not right next to, but it's on the same, it's near Notre Dame. And wow, it was absolutely stunning. I was so impressed by how beautiful it was. And the ceiling was this starry, beautiful night, and I tried to paint it, and it definitely does not do it justice here. And this is already the last page for Paris. The last day we spent kind of in the Eiffel Tower. Well, we didn't actually go up the Eiffel Tower this time, but we just kind of walked around it, hung out in its shadow, and enjoyed our time. here, and it was so nice. The environment was such good vibes. Actually though, you might notice something. If you've ever been to France, or at least recently, you can't actually see the bottom of the Eiffel Tower anymore. There's this huge big security system that you have to go through now. So unfortunately, like if I were to paint this exactly how it is, you would see like this giant ugly white box in front of it, but that's all right. And this is my last page. So this is the Musée, or le Centre Pompidou, which was a really, really cool experience. At first I was like, I don't know if I want to go in. It's like a really ugly looking building, and the experience was so good. And we saw one of my favorite artists in here, Kandinsky. I love his abstract art. And then the Pantheon, I actually didn't really draw or film anything at the Pantheon, but I had the little sticker, or the little ticket stub, so I might as well stick it in there. And this was kind of inspired by the stuff we saw at the Centre Pompidou, specifically kind of, I don't remember the name of this artwork, but also a little bit of Kandinsky. I know I'm not doing them justice with this sad little watercolor, but I thought it was fun. And then the next pages are some other trips that I'm not sharing in this video, but stay tuned if you'd like to know more. I think out of all of the pages, by far my favorite is this one. I think this one is the one that turned out the best. I like the composition, and I just have like some really good memories of the Arc de Triomphe. It was such a cool experience.